Guys, we're here! So this is the famous Port Prisma. It's so peaceful and quiet. Really quiet, ... comma, where is everybody, question mark? It's nice to be on a dry land again. We have come to the right place, haven't we, Port Prisma? I thought this was supposed to be a tourist destination. Seems a little quiet, don't you think? Yeah, weird. I even let them know we were coming. You think they'd prepare a warmer welcome for Princess Peach and the world-famous Mario? Speaking of Mario, ... where is he, question mark? Mario, exclamation point, Rio, exclamation point, come on, exclamation point. Oh, that was quite a storm last night, wasn't it? You poor thing. You look like a used gum wrapper. I just saw that, man. And we could just stay here forever, or the magic of pressing the A button. There's my Mario, much better. Alright, let me just take another look at this ladder. Oh, I just can't bear to think about what I'm really holding. A folded up colorless toad. The only clue we have is that he was postmarked here in... Hey, Princess! I've read the Port Prisma guidebook cover to cover. We'll want to head to Prisma Fountain in the center of the town. It's a big attraction. From there, maybe we'll run into some locals who can help us out. Sounds like a plan. But I've got a bad feeling about this place. Let's proceed with caution. Hey everybody, what's good here to you, and welcome back to the 12 Days of Gaming. And in today's episode, we'll be playing through Paper Mario Color Splash. And oh no, there's a box in the way! Now who would just leave a crate in front of the stairs like this? It's blocking our way into town. So we have to break this crate? That's original! Let's not make this crate another statistic. There's got to be a better way. I love this game's dialogue. Alright, I believe if we go over here... Oh my god, there's plot convenience. I cannot read because I haven't recorded in a while. Now we're talking. Let's look at something on top of the block. Blah, 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 blah. I am very sorry. I'm a little rusty when it comes to recording. By the way, a detail I really like is if you come up here, Peach is like trying to jump up there with him. It's just so adorable. But anyway, now it's hammer time. That's not the right song. Score! This totally makes up for Cassette tossing her hammer overboard during the voyage, right? I bet it works just like your old one. Try pressing B to swing it. Boom. Destroy all the boxes. The boxes are the jars of the Mario universe. And because you threw my hammer overboard, die, Toad! I look like a crate to you! Don't make me take that hammer away from you, because I will, mister. The dialogue in this game is brilliant. Let's continue on over here and ignore the black and white sign, because I'm sure it has nothing to do with the story at all. Sorry, Crate, you gave us no choice. I'm so sorry, Crate. I didn't want to do it, but you asked for it. You were standing in my way of world domination. Wow, this is a real ghost town! This can't be right. Are you sure there's a Prisma Fountain town? Oh, that was Peach talking. According to my guidebook, the fountain is a glorious rainbow of happiness and joy. So, yeah, this doesn't seem right. I'll take a look around and see if I can find someone. There's no mistaking the postmark on this poor toad. He was definitely mailed from Port Prisma. But who could have done such a thing? Look at that! Some kind of device just rose out of the fountain! Maybe you could take a closer look at it! Why would they try to check this thing? Wow, great fourth wall break. Emergency recovery unit. In case of emergency, activate these 3 switches hidden in the plaza. Blue, hit, yellow, pull, red, jump. Okie dokie. I want to go over here first. What's right here? Excuse me. I had to say before we record this. Alright, there should be another thing around here. I think all the things we need to look for are in the plaza. So that's going to be convenient. So we can go over here and... boop! The Ray said that reminded me of Poppy from Xenoblade 2. If you play that game, you know what cutscene I'm talking about. Alright, there's another one around here somewhere. Reveal yourself. Or I can cut ahead so that nobody can witness my failures. If I can find it anytime soon, that would be nice. Is that a paint can? Let's see what's inside. Try opening the lid. Oh well, we tried. Alright, you need a specialized tool to make a paint can like that. Well, the only tool we have is a bit more blunt, but maybe it's worth taking a swing. Die! Huey. Oh, what was that for? How would you like it if I whacked you with a hammer while you were sleeping? We're so sorry, it's just that we thought you were a paint can, so we tried to open you up. A paint can? You think I'm just some regular paint can? Alright, you don't look like you're from around here, so I'll forgive that comment. But I'm so much more than a regular paint can. Anyway, now that I'm awake, you want to grab a burger or something? Your treat. I love this guy. We're actually here to investigate a strange letter we received from your town. Only, it's not an ordinary letter. It's a toad, drained of color and postmarked from Port Prisma. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Princess Peach of the Mushroom Kingdom. And this is my friend, Mario. He jumps on things and hits them with a hammer when necessary. Wow, Peach, rude. He totally friend-zoned you, Mario. And I also have a very bright and hard-working retainer around here somewhere. What was that? Stop! Get off me! That didn't sound good. That sounded like Toad! You might be hurt or something! We're coming, Toad! I have no idea why I'm giving Huey that voice, because I really like him, and I don't know why I'm giving him, like, the dumbest voice ever. I apologize for that. Stop it! My beautiful colors! Goodness, what is that thing doing to him? Mario, help me! I can't feel my pads, but I did find something that might come in handy. Take these and remember me fondly. We soon forgot. You got a bunch of cards. And that is why Toad isn't playable in Super Smash Bros. Toad, no! How will I ever use my counter in Smash Brothers now? Who will I sacrifice for my own selfish desires? Hold it. Do you even have any paint? What? You don't have any paint? I can smell paint from a mile away! What are we gonna do? There's no paint around here. There's no other choice. Mario, you're gonna have to ring me out. Just press A to give me a squeeze. Don't be shy now. Whew, I'm so light and airy. Is this what your paper feel like all the time? Alright, enough flopping in the wind. Your pain you just absorbed is basically my blood, sweat, and tears. You'll have time to shower later. Use the paint to power up those battle cards your friend gave you, and then use the battle cards to plaster this introverted assassin. Hey, so we're just gonna go ahead and attack you now? I mean, if that's cool. No, it's definitely not cool, and since when are you three? There are three of you. Whatever, we got cards, we got paint. You know what to do, Mario! Alright, now we're getting into the battle system of Paper Mario Color Splash, and this is probably one of the most controversial things about this game. For those of you out there who don't know, Paper Mario Color Splash was released very late into the Wii U's lifespan, to the point where it was even actually like the last exclusive for the system before Breath of the Wild came out. So it came out at a pretty awkward time, to be completely honest. Now, I still enjoy this game, and I personally think it's probably my third favorite in the series. Maybe second. I always go back and forth between the first and the original and this game when it comes to my second favorite. But basically, how the battle system works is now it may look like I'm doing absolutely nothing, but on the gamepad, I'm actually painting some cards right now. So you can tap a button that says card ready, and then if Huey finishes his explanation, we'll be able to tap onto the card to fill in some paint. Now, unfortunately, I can't demonstrate this on screen because I don't have a gamepad capture card, and Miiverse is shut down, so I can't get any screenshots from my gamepad. So instead, right now, I'm going to be displaying a clip from a trailer that basically demonstrates how the battle system works. So after we do that, we're going to throw the card to the top of the screen, and then Mario will attack. Alright, now here's where the action really heats up. Press A at the critical point of your attack to increase the damage you do or earn bonus attacks. For jump attacks, press A right before you stomp on your foe. If you time your attacks well, you can even do up to 5 jumps. That's a whole lot of stomping. You can also tap the gamepad screen instead of pressing the A button. A lot of people think this game mechanic is really gimmicky, and while I can see that to a certain degree, I actually really like this idea of using the cards and stuff like that as a battle system. And while this does unfortunately replace the partners in the game, I do think there is a kind of partner system in this game that I don't think was actually in Sticker Star, that I don't see a whole lot of people talk about. We won't see it in this episode, but I don't care that much about spoiling it because this is no Let's Play video. This is just for the 12 days of gaming. But basically how it works is you can get cards of the enemies in the game, and they act as partners. So it's not exactly the same as what's like in the traditional Paper Mario games, but it's still very close, and I really like this game, and I think it has a lot of different things going for it than the previous games. It doesn't mean that it's bad, it just means that there are different reasons for it being good, if that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't. Color me impressed, you're a natural, kid. Oh, poor Toad. Oh, that's Peach talking. Everyone, a moment of silence, please. Man, I'm starving! How about that burger? Oh, don't worry about Toad there, he'll be fine. Walk it off, bud. Well, maybe he's in rougher shape than I thought, but no worries, he just needs a fresh coat of paint, and he'll be good as new. Really? You can revive him with paint? That would be a miracle! He won't come back as some kind of freaky zombie Toad, right? Yeah, we don't need a reminder of Mummy Maze Forever from Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I'm just gonna say that right now. Go on, press X to give it a swing. Aim for your pastry friend here. Did I say pastry or pasty? I don't know. Just 5 more minutes, Mom. Wait, what? I'm alive! Staying alive! Staying alive! Staying alive! Without colors, we would hardly recognize you. See, that's the power of pain. Now, I've got to warn you. I give you everything I've got, but it won't last forever. If you want to keep on painting the world around you, you're going to have to resupply from time to time. So, this can here just saved my life. I knew that recycling would pay off one day. Hey, just in case we get ambushed by any more freaks with bendy straws, where exactly are we supposed to find this magical, life-giving paint you speak of? Easy. Remember the fountain center town? You know, the one where I was taking a nap? Well, it's the prime source of all paint on Prism Island.
We got 6 big paint stars hooked up to the thing, and they'll put out as much paint as you like. Plus, I mean, paint pretty much flies out of everything around here. Try hitting stuff with your hammer, you'll see what I mean.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was a little worried because the fountain looked completely dry when we woke you up. Yeah, I guess we just need to turn it on or something, right? It was definitely dry when we got there.
Try. Good one, Toad. Mario, you might want to give this guy another whack with that hammer. I mean, try, please. Our big paint stars could never run dry. Come on, I'll show you.
Paint stars? I don't know what a paint star is, but I definitely didn't see anything like that. Mario, look at the colorless figure over there. We can't just leave him like that. What should we do?
We're gonna leave him like that. Oh.
You're just gonna abandon that poor colorless soul over there? That's not the Mario I know.
You don't know me at all, then. Alright. We'll save your friend. We'll give you another Toad to sacrifice for Smash Brothers.
Wait, what's going on? Last thing I remember, I was surrounded by a bunch of thirsty side guys. Mario! There's no way Mario would come all the way to Prism Island. What are you, some sort of Mario impersonator or something? How much you make for a game like this? 8, 9 coins an hour? Anyway, stop at my shop in the Blue District sometime and pick up some battle cards. Oh yeah, and you find those side guys who stole my cards, turn them into scrap paper. Hey Mario, nice work on those battle cards. I gotta say though, your Oxygen mind game
This voice is really hurting my throat. I apologize. I'm just gonna skip through those cutscenes right now because the Toad voice is starting to really take a toll on my throat. It's been a little while since I recorded. If you couldn't tell, so those of you who haven't seen the previous episodes, most of the 12 Days of Gaming this year were recorded from last year, but I just ended up reusing them because let's just say I'm not in the best place to record right now, but things will hopefully turn around soon.
I'm pretty sure he's ugly crying in there. Don't cry, Paint Can. Maybe we could help you find the, what are they called? Big paint stars?
It's no use. They're gone. Oh, God. Pork Prisma without big paint stars is like a tuna fish sandwich without ketchup.
First of all, I don't really understand that analogy. And secondly, gross. But thirdly, those paint stars do seem really important to you, and you did just save my life.
Wait a second. What's that smell? It smells like a paint star. I knew it! Guys, look up there. It's one of the big paint stars. Oh, isn't it glorious? Okay, Princess, Mario, Toad, you guys can help me out after all. Help me recover that big paint star. I mean, I did basically sacrifice my lifeblood to get you out of that pickle back there.
He's right. We definitely owe him a favor. And besides, I have a feeling that this is related to our mystery, Colin. That poor Toad who was mailed to us, exclamation point. What do you say, Mario? Will you help Mr. Can?
We can do that. Mr. Can is my father. You can call me Huey. Where's Dewey and Louie? Thanks for the help, guys. It means a lot. Alright, let's go get that big paint star, shall we? Don't mind me, I'll just tuck myself into your bucket. If you want to chat, just press up on the D-pad to summon me. It's easier and less painful than hitting me with a hammer. I know this sound like the back of my can, so don't hesitate to ask me for advice if you get lost. How would you know what the back of your can looks like? I'm pretty sure you can't see the back of your can. Whatever.
Come see me anytime you're feeling a bit wrinkly. I can help flatten you out and restore your HP.
I'm sorry. Alright, let's save our buddy.
Stop! Leave me alone! I'm just trying to deliver the mail! Mario, what happened to me? The last thing I remember, I was being assaulted by a bunch of sly guys with straws. Well, that's just a dream. I still feel like there's something wrong with my head. Can you take a look? Wait! First things first! I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Toadmaster General here in Port Prisma. Please feel free to stop by my humble postal branch over there in the Blue District when you get the chance. You can even set up your mail to be forwarded there while you're in town. Isn't that great? Well, thanks for saving me, Mario. Gotta get back to work.
And so do we. So without further ado, let's go exploring Port Prisma. Now I'm going to be explaining a little bit more about my opinions on Color Splash. Now, my history with the game is I've played the original Paper Mario, but I haven't beaten it at this time. Super Paper Mario is my absolute favorite Mario RPG ever. The Thousand Year Door, I've played a little bit of it, but I haven't really gotten into it. I've never played Sticker Star, and I've played most of Color Splash. So that's my experience with this game at the time that I'm recording this video. So if you want to share your own opinions on the Paper Mario series, feel free to say so in the comments below. But basically, I really love the Paper Mario games. I'm not a big fan of them, which is probably why I wasn't too upset about the fact that this is a Sticker Star sequel. But at the same time, I do think that Nintendo could... Go, I mean, boom! I could wait all day to just say that, and I totally blew it. Whatever. Fight me! Alright, now we'll be facing a Goomba, who surprisingly wasn't the first enemy in this game. But, anyway... what was I saying? I wasn't too upset about the fact that this is a Sticker Star sequel, because like I said, my favorite Paper Mario game is Super Paper Mario, so it's not like I'm a hardcore big fan of the original games, and I think they're perfect in every way. I'm not one of those kind of people. I like to think of this game as its own separate thing rather than those ones. I do understand that there's a lot of people out there who want to see a more traditional Paper Mario game. Personally, I think that there could be a good compromise between the two styles. I think you could have the battle mechanics of this game with traditional partners, and I think that would be a pretty good compromise. I know a lot of people think that Sticker Star was like one of the worst games in the Mario series, and I know Chuck Conroy has gone on record saying that's his least favorite in the series. That's his least favorite game. But I can't really say that for myself because I haven't played Sticker Star, and I have heard a lot of bad things about it. And I've also seen a lot of people saying, why is Color Splash widely loved, but Sticker Star is hated, and things like that. And I think that a lot of the thing is, this game did a lot to fix what people didn't like in Sticker Star. Like, in Sticker Star, your battles didn't mean anything, because you never gained any experience or anything like that, and all you got was coins, which you'd just get at the end of the level, and the game itself was filled with coins anyway. Where am I going with this? Let's get some paint over here. And fight this guy. Here, Jesse Suki. Where'd my straw go? Alright. What I was trying to say a moment ago was, this game did a lot to fix what a lot of people didn't like about Paper Mario 6 Star. And while I can certainly see why people don't really like this style of Mario game, I personally do. I think this is a pretty solid game, and it was a pretty good note to end off the Wii U's lifespan on. And I would like to see... I wear a mask because I'm afraid to put myself out there. Aw, poor Shy Guy. I keep getting sidetracked.
Oh Mario, it's terrible. A game of Shy Guys with straws were roaming around purpose, stealing everyone's paint. As last line defense, activate the emergency TP system here. But there's no way we can use this much TP. I don't even know how to get rid of it.
Oh no, whatever are they gonna do? Alright, so one thing I want to say right now is I see a lot of people saying that they want to see Paper Mario Sticker Star ported over to the Nintendo Switch. And I can certainly see it happening. And another thing that I see a lot of people saying against that being a possibility is the fact that this game uses heavy use of the gamepad. So it would be impossible to reprogram the game into a one-screen gameplay. But the thing is, this version itself is already programmed to run with only one screen. Because I don't see why people don't talk about this, but Paper Mario Color Splash has off-TV play. You can play only on the gamepad, and they could just make that the Switch version. So I don't see why people think that it would be entirely impossible to port this game over to the Switch. Like, heck, I thought Captain Toad Treasure Tracker couldn't be on Switch for a while, but then that happened when they introduced the pointing controls, and it seemed like the biggest no-brainer in the world, so something could happen with Paper Mario 6 Star. Personally speaking, the games that I want to see ported to Switch would be from the Wii U library would be like Tokyo Mirage Assassins, Sharp FE, and Resident Evil Chronicles X, because those games are amazing. And my voice is cracking. I apologize for that. But I wouldn't be opposed to Color Splash being ported to the Switch as well. Fight! Exclamation point. I do apologize for the fact that you can't see my gamepad while I'm going through the battles. Like I said before, there's really no way that I can record gamepad footage right now, because Miiverse is shut down, and that's how I used to get gamepad screenshots, and gamepad capture cards are really, really expensive. Speaking of which, I saw something on the website. This is the same website where I bought my 3DS capture card. I believe this is the only one that's currently a current reliable way of getting a Wii U gamepad capture card at the moment. But this same website, I believe it's Katsukiri, they are also starting to sell Switch handheld capture cards. And personally speaking, I think that's like one of the most pointless things in the world, because with the Switch, you can get better quality of video by just using a regular capture card. And another thing about that is, and what I mean by that is that when you're playing in handheld mode, the Switch only goes to 720p, but when you're playing on docked mode, the game is upscaled to 1080p. Not upscaled, you know what I mean. But the game appears in 1080p with the regular capture card, so you're going to get a better quality video for cheaper hardware if you do it that way. And another thing is, if there's anything you want to record in a handheld Switch mode, like, for example, I can't really think of one off the top of my head, like maybe the scratching minigame in Rayman Legends or something like that, or the off-TV play game minigame, or the Murphy levels in that game, then there is a capture button on the Switch itself to record videos that way, so it just seems like one of the most pointless things in the world, and I don't understand why it's a thing. I mean, the only reason I could see myself getting something like that would be if I wanted to live stream Switch games, because my capture card right now, it doesn't have a way to... I can't live stream with this capture card, so I'd have to find another capture card or something like that to get to stream Switch games. But at the same time, a capture card that could do that would be cheaper than getting the Switch capture card, and it's just a really weird situation. If I'm not commenting on the enemy dialogue when they're on screen, and if there's something very funny that they say, it's not that I'm ignoring them or anything like that, it's just that I'm looking at the gamepad and I can't see what they're saying. So I do apologize for that. I do love the enemy dialogue in this game. Paper Mario always has really good dialogue, and another complaint that I saw about Stick Star was that the characters rarely talked, which is one of the bigger reasons why Toad Conroy didn't like the game. But as I saw from the opening, the characters do talk quite a bit, and there are times where it could be a little bit much, but it's not like other RPGs, I'll just say that right now. Alright, so while we go through this area, real quick, I'm going to go down here and peel this up. And as per usual, if you want to see a Let's Play of Paper Mario Color Splash, let me know in the comments below. That's the whole point of the series, to see what my viewers are interested in watching. But keep in mind that if I were to do Let's Play this game, it would not be for a little while. Because on one hand, I haven't even beaten the game yet, and I don't consider Let's Playing games before I've beaten them. Also, like I said, I need a gamepad capture card if I want to record a full Let's Play of this game, so that's not going to happen for a long time. Whee! Splash Mountain! Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay! Sorry. The wheel is going all spinny, 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 spinny. Oh no, they're out of TP.
You did it, Mario! You rubbed the toilet paper! I bet you never thought you'd be congratulated for that.
That's what I mean when I say the dialogue in this game is amazing. I love this game. I'm not shy to admitting that. I do love this game. Yes, we made it to the big paint star, Mario. Let's go grab it. Actually, this isn't a big paint star at all. It's much too small. Mario, this is a mini paint star. Not to worry, this is a good sign. Mini paint stars are kind of like baby big paint stars. So we must be on the right track. Mini paint stars will always lead to big paint stars, and big paint stars will lead to the beautiful fountain being restored to its former glory. I just love that cloud in the background there with the strings on it. It's just so cute. Well, that's not good. The Airship is making off with a huge bucket of paint. Did they steal all the paint from poor Prisma? Get this red paint minions paint star. Let's get moving. Alright, let's go collect it. And with that, we're getting this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of the 12 Days of Gaming. And until next time, adhere to you. Oh yeah.